Welcome to our newest episode of beCause, whY podcast. I'm Lauren. I'm here with my host, Allison, and we have a very busy and awesome special guest. So this is Tony Collins. He is our new CEO of the YMCA in Central Ohio. He started in June after coming from Parks and Rec and served there. And he actually 22 years ago started at Akron Y. So he's kind of come full circle. So now he has to stay here and retire since this is where he started. He's not allowed to go anywhere for a long time. So we're sorry for being on a little bit late. CEOs are busy. So we're just excited that he can be here and all to share some time in his story with us today.
Thanks for being here.
Oh, thanks for having me. I'm super excited.
Yes, we're so happy.
Have you ever done a podcast before?
I have never done a podcast. I've done lots of television interviews and different types of media, but I've never done a podcast. I'm excited.
These are a lot of fun. Yes, this is a lot of fun.
I like podcasts.
Good. Ours is pretty cool. So we asked our audience and our staff members to send us in any questions that they had for you. And one of our awesome questions that we got, it's a very, very important question. Somebody wanted to know, are you secretly in the mall? This is a real question, Tony.
I will never speak about it. Never. I can't answer that question
Can't talk
for a
about
lot of reasons.
So we'll quickly digress. So for now, you're just the
So there
CEO.
you have it, person that asked. Your question has been asked.
It can't be confirmed or denied.
The Irish, the Italian, the Hannah, all could come into question.
Yeah,
But we
so-
won't speak about it anymore.
We'll digress
Yes.
from there.
We'll get to the real stuff.
Okay, Tony, tell us your story, your why story, anything that you think is important. Tell us your story. How did you end up here?
You know, I think, just in the interest of keeping this within an interesting amount of time, I'll tell the shortened version of my why story. Because I get the benefit of going around and talking to folks all the time and hearing their why story. In fact, I just left one of our newest board members and got a chance to listen to his why story. So I like to tell folks the condensed version is that I was growing up in Central Ohio. I grew up in the north part of Columbus for a little bit of time. And my mom decided to move us down to Lancaster, Ohio, just south here of Central Ohio, and wanted me to learn how to swim, and took me to the YMCA, the Fairfield Lancaster YMCA, signed me up for swimming lessons, got me a youth membership. I jumped in, loved it, literally jumped in. The aquatics director asked me to stick around and said, hey, why don't you help volunteer with swimming lessons? And a short time later, a new program director joined our Y and came up to me and said, hey, we're going to start this new program called YMCA Leaders Club. And said, why don't you help me get it together? Get some friends to come to the Y, some of the folks who are already here, we'll start a leader club. And I grew up at the Y. I literally grew up at the Y. I started my first job, my first real job out of high school was at the Y, in child care and summer day camp, and then eventually on to camping and other works. But that's my life story, is that I had a place to go and an adult who recognized that this was a place for me to be. Asked me to and I still have those friends to this day that I still talk to.
I think that's the coolest thing about the why is that so many people have a why story, and they all might be similar, but they're so different. And for anybody that's watching, for any kids that are watching, you can be the CEO.
Absolutely.
It can happen.
I tell people that every time.
It went from swim lessons to CEO, and one small decision that your mom made completely molded your entire life. And I think that's what we see every day with young people, especially in our lives. And I think that's such an important part of what we do is changing people's lives on a daily basis. And you're living proof of that.
Shout out to Mama Collins.
That's right.
And you're going to go see her now after.
Yes.
That's right.
Give her a hug from all of us.
Shout out to Mama Collins. Go say hello. So what are you most excited about now that you're here? You kind of have a month.
You've had a month to digest the why.
Crazy month, I'm sure, under your belt. Like, what have you seen? What have you done?
What are you most
Getting
excited
you
about?
really amped up.
Well, you know, as a part of my short time is I've been going around to all of our different branches. I haven't hit them all yet, but I've been to Gehenna a couple times. Of course, I spent a lot of time in Gehenna prior to coming back to the Y. But I've been to Delaware, I've been to Hilliard, I've been to
Downtown.
YMCA Camp Wilson, I've been to Torrance downtown. the range, the Arts Outreach. I've been quite a few of them. And what's so exciting is to see the scope of what we do. You know, those folks who are involved with the YMCA, you know, we all have our kind of our window of the branch. So if you're a Buchanan member, this is your window. If you've been to camp, that's your window. I talked to one of our board members the other day who her window was childcare. She needed good childcare for her kids as she was growing into Columbus. And so the excitement is to see everybody's window and to understand like all the different communities, right? The 1,400 people we have in our housing, the 100 plus child care centers, or your local fitness class or workout class. It all has an impact on our community. And the true breadth of what we do in 4 counties and the Central Iowa is absolutely amazing.
Did you know before you got here just how
The true scope.
the true scope of how broad what we
You know,
do is?
I gotta be honest with you, I knew part of it, pieces and components, right? I've been in a lot of these whys already, I've been in the community, in the Central Iowa region, so, and I mean, I've been in this beautiful building, you know, a number of times. I've been to Camp Wilson, I'm a Camp Wilson camper, so I can
Full
tell
circle.
you those
This is
things.
so fun, full circle.
So I knew a little bit of it. Boy, when you start peeling back the layers and seeing all the intricacies, 1,400 people who live in our housing and all the different ranges,
Shelter.
whether it's the family, the emergency family shelter, or it's our supportive housing along the street. Wow, I had no idea. I knew we were in childcare and you know, the number of kids that come in.
If you can't hear us, we're sorry.
Yes, this is awesome.
I can't hear you.
You know about that, but to know about 100 plus child care centers, holy that's amazing.
I have no idea. Like you said, they go to their branch, they do their facet, and then beyond that, they maybe don't know. And I think that was why we wanted to do this in the first place, was so that people could see this in a very informal, conversational, meaningful way. That this is what we do every day, and we're impacting people in so many different ways. It's amazing.
And the people who are involved.
People are coming to the why and they don't for different reasons, but we're coming for a need and we get to know.
Yeah, to focus that. Yes.
Be a part of their story, be a part of their story and making an impact. And that's probably one of my favorite things is just going around and sharing those stories.
So what are you most nervous about?
Yeah, I thought about that question. I got a long list of answers. We're going to take some time on this. No, I'm kidding. I think
We
that
have an hour presentation coming up on everything Tony's nervous about.
I brought flip charts.
Those examples.
You know, honestly, the biggest thing for me is not moving fast. I'm always, you know, if we have a playground board that we want to build, how many kids miss that playground opportunity before it's built? Right? If we have a building that we want to fix or improve, what's the impact on the families that aren't getting that space yet? So I'm always nervous about, like I know the impact of what we can do. I'm nervous that we won't get it done fast enough. And so we'll get there. But that's, you know, that's a good thing to be nervous about.
Yes. That's a good nervous.
Yes, that needs out there, we're ready to serve it.
Next year,
Help as many people as we can.
but in the most effective way possible. Like I said, we do it too fast. Sometimes it's not.
You have to be patient, and that's hard for me. I'm patient.
That's the mom mentality. Impatient. Promise, we're done with the mom stuff. Where do you see the YMCA of Central Ohio in 5 years? Or even in 10 years? Or in the
You know,
future?
I see us continuing to strengthen where we are. So be better in your camp. You know, be better at Camp Wilson. I see us investing in our existing resources and assets to be able to make more of an impact on the community. But I also see us finding a place at the table in areas that where the YMCA is needed. You know, so the housing crisis is real, and it's happening faster exponentially in Central Ohio with our growth. You know, with the Morrissey predicted growth rate of Central Ohio, it's not. And so the whY has a role in it. And it's not to provide housing, it's to help people from becoming homeless. And so we need to have our place at the table. Whether it's the health and wellness of our community, right? We know the impact of diabetes, we know the impact of chronic disease, and we know that we're a resource in communities for people to come and learn how to be healthy. And so that's our place at the table in some communities. And of course, youth development, right? To being at the when it comes to working with young people, providing mentors, providing opportunities for kids to grow, find their why. We will continue to grow that and continue to be a part of the solutions of Central Outreach, whether it's in our smaller communities like Gahanna or Hilliard, where they need us to be focused on their small community, or whether it's in the region as a whole, where we're focused on the 2 million people that live in the
And I think that's the cool thing about the why too, and what people may not realize is because we are so localized and we do have a presence in local communities, but we're also so big and we're a part of something so much more. And every single branch in these communities will love into our association-wide presence. So I think that's really cool and really powerful that we have that opportunity to have that kind of presence.
Absolutely.
So whether you're a member at Gahanna or Hilliard, you are a part of Central Ohio as a whole, with our association as a whole, and
I think I'll talk about that. In fact, I was talking about that a little bit just shortly. Was that there are the benefits of membership, right? You can come down and play a game of ball in the gym, or you can get your workout in at the fitness area. But really, and to your point, to have that in Delaware or to have that in Grove City is so important to have that local in your community. But to also know that you're part of a greater mission, you're part of the team that's serving a community, that's serving a region, that's doing so much good. It's not just your business program. It is a part of the team. That's what we call it. Exactly.
It's only gaining more and more momentum, especially here in Central Ohio. So we're excited about the future. Glad you're excited to come along on the ride with us. So let's talk a little bit about Akron, about your Akron line. So tell us your funniest story from the Akron line, from where you started.
Well, I was a part of a great team of folks up in Akron and had a lot of great memories and stories and learned a lot, developed a lot, had a chance to impact a lot of young people and build relationships that I still have to this day. But if you're going to ask me a funny story, I'll share an employment story. So those of us who all work in the, where we hire people and interview people. I was
HR and hiring managers, shout out.
I was the YMCA Camping Services Director, and I was at our flagship campus in Plano, and I was in the process, and this is to demonstrate that when you work in the why, and specifically in camping, you have to be prepared for anything and everything. Right?
Everything,
Like podcast starting late. You have to be ready for anything. Well, we were hiring a business manager to run the operations of the YMCA business office, the Camping Services business office. And I was in full suit, in the interview, final candidates, I think we're down to 2, interviewing this candidate, and a knock came on the door, and somebody said, the back pasture gate's open, and all 27 of our horses are in the neighborhood. I had literally just gotten done explaining to that candidate how they have to be prepared that this is not a traditional office environment. When I had to pause the interview, full suit, go walking through a neighborhood, never forget the image of pulling a bridle of a horse, walking down the neighborhood, suburban street.
Still interviewing.
Bringing that horse back into pasture, full shirt and tie. And it's always reminding me that no matter what level you are, you have to jump in.
And I think any Y staff member watching this can completely agree with that.
Yeah.
So
I'll never forget that.
the real question, did they take the job?
They did.
They did. See, so it was all small but ends well.
It was a great night. And we got all the horses.
Okay, everybody was saying this. So all small but ends well. Maybe that was what put the nail in the coffin for them wanting the job.
Absolutely.
They were like, yeah, sign me up for this.
Set the tone.
Never a dull moment.
Well, it's so funny because people try to say, like, what is your typical day in
There is.
real life job? And I said, well, I come in and I'm going to do this, and then completely flipped around the other way. So you never know, but it keeps it
It's never
exciting.
boring.
Yeah.
I would never have it any other way.
Yeah. It keeps it fun, it keeps it, spontaneous. So that's it. We get to work on the mission and then yes, have a great time.
Okay, so most funny story we've covered. Now what about your most maybe sappy, impactful, pulling the heartstrings? And that can be acted too.
I've got a lot of great stories there, but I usually tend to fall back to one that I still to this day charted me on this path. I was at the Fairfield County Maestro YMCA growing up. I had entered into college as a pre-law poli-sci major, and it was exciting and fun. and was decided to convincing my former leaders and advisors decided to work summer day camp at our day camp. And we had a young person, I won't say his name, but a young camper. I've been challenged. He had a number of challenges during the summer and struggled to be successful, and we continued to work with him and continued to find areas where he could have fun and be successful and just have a great development opportunity. And I'll never forget the day riding back from camp after a hot day, after a difficult day. And I think he was about 10 years old at the time, and I was a freshman in college. And he looked up at me and he said, "You know, Tony," he goes, "someday I want to be just like you. I want to be a camp counselor." And it was that moment that I realized that that's what I was supposed to be doing, not poli-sci. So I ended up changing my major to education, and then eventually on recreation management after I got the camp bug. And I'm here today.
Here you are.
That little boy looked up and said that. That was an impactful meeting that I realized that made a difference.
And the impact that you make without even realizing it on people and people's lives.
Well, great
On a daily
example.
basis.
You come for this kid now. You know, wherever
Yes.
he is.
Do you still talk to him, or you guys?
You know,
still?
that's when I lost track of him. I don't know where he is. And
We'll
how
find
he's,
him for you. Give us his name.
I've got a lot of great
We'll
ones
find
that
him
I've
for
stayed
you.
in touch with and have done amazing things. But that particular moment was personally meaningful to me.
Yeah.
It's happening every day. It's happening
Every day. Right now.
That's the great thing.
Right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's happening every day with what we do as well as what's going on in the building.
Yeah. Camp season is coming to an end, so we've had 3,000 kids with us all summer
It's been
long.
great.
How many of those stories have happened this summer?
Yeah.
I just heard one yesterday from Heather out at Camp Wilson telling us about a young person who had had an incredible week and granted the opportunity to come here because of a campership and had an incredible week. And mom reported back already that the young person's already exhibiting leadership qualities, taking lead, speaking where not wouldn't speak before. So it's
So much more than what you think. You think you're sending your kids to summer camp and they're going to go ride horses and fish and swim and all that, which is wonderful. But then you hear about this, it's so much more than that.
We are a part of something so large. That I think we even realize on a daily basis. Yeah. Yeah. So Tony, how has the why shaped you? Like not even maybe work-wise, but just as a husband, as a father, as a person. How do you think the why?
Well, I mean, geez, I could go all the way back to the fact that, because of my mother and my YMCA background, I'm the first person in my family to graduate from college to have a master's degree, 2 degrees. I'm here today because of my Y background. So you could go all the way back and say I've been shaped from that day one. But also I would tell you that, I'm a continuous learner. I love to learn and read and study and understand. And the YMCA has always played a role in that, pushes me. The people I work with push me and challenge me to be better. The people we serve, the people we work alongside, the communities we serve, push me. Watching and knowing that next 9-year-old, that next person that's going to be impacted, pushes me to learn, pushes me to be a better father, be a better parent, be a better community leader. All those things, and the Y's played a critical role. So I would say it's my entire life.
Yes. It's your favorite.
This is my favorite. I don't know what you
It's mine too. It's mine too.
Our favorite question that we ask everyone who comes in as a guest on our podcast. So finish this sentence and not for the YMCA.
I mean, how do I not? I mean, I could, right? I mean, that one's kind of easy. Yeah, I mean, if if not for the YMCA, I wouldn't be here. If not for the YMCA, I wouldn't have 2 college degrees and be in a position to give back to the community. My mission, to give back because of the things that I've benefited from. I owe it to give back. So if not for the YMCA, I wouldn't be here.
Wouldn't be you.
That's really what it comes down to. Yeah, from what we've heard.
Yeah. Anything else you want to say before we sign off?
Sports teams.
Ooh, what's your favorite
Like
sports
favorite
team?
sports
Yes.
team? Oh well, I'm a Buckeye True.
Oh, okay. Well,
So,
good
I mean,
answer.
I'm a
You can
Bobcat.
stay.
I'm a Bobcat through degree and through
Yeah.
alumni. I'll always be a
Call those
Bobcat.
Bombers.
Okay.
You're a Buckeye
But
and
also
Bobcat.
growing up in Central Ohio, I've been rooting for the Buckeyes. And then I kind of spin off from the traditional Central Ohio. I'm a Detroit fan. Tigers, Lions, and Pistons, and then of course our Blue Jackets.
Okay.
So I got
Good answer. Good answer. You can stay.
That's allowed. Football season is almost here.
Oh, we can't wait.
You can tell that buzz is like getting ready. Anything else?
No, I'm just super excited to be here and be a part of the team.
Welcome. We're really genuinely excited.
Locked arms side by side with everybody to get this movement going and do more good. And I can't wait. I want all of our members and all of our program participants and team members, volunteers, to be a part of the movement.
Can we come back in a year and see how much has changed and like do an podcast update?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You heard that. In a year, we'll be back with more updates. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We're going to let Tony go. He's got to pick up his mom, so she's in town.
Very important things.
Very important things. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Tony, thanks for being here.
Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks a lot.
Bye, guys.